Hello, I am Lunia and I am going to show you commands that I use in AutoCAD. Common commands that I use in AutoCAD. First is move, which is the letter M. What you're gonna do is highlight that objects that you wanna move and then type M. As you can see here, it says move for letter M. Then I'm gonna click wherever I want and then move it to wherever I want. Just click it again. There. There is also one way to do it more accurate. For it to be more accurate, press M again. Find the center and then type the distance that you want it to be. I want it to be 50. Then enter. Now I move it to the distance of 50. Next is MA, which is match properties. I am going to highlight this because I want this to be the reference of everything. Then I'm gonna type MA. As you can see here, it shows as match prompt. I'm gonna click space or enter. Then I'm gonna highlight this, and there you go, it applies to this. Next is offset. For the circle, you basically need to type the radius. So OF, and I want it to be 5. So the radius is 5. Now it gives me distance of 5 from its additional size of 5 from its original. I want it to be even. And if you want it to be one line, there's that. Highlight it, type OF. Then I want it to offset in a distance of 1. If you want to do multiple, you need to click M and then click space. So I'm gonna continuously create offset of 1 in multiples. And I created this. Next is polyline. Oh no. Next is polyline. Or wherever you try to pinpoint each end of a line, it is all connected. Next is polygon. So for polygon, you need to go to POL. I want it to be a hexagon, so I'm gonna type 6. Center polygon, I'm gonna put it here. I'm describing a circle, and there is my pentagon. Next is if you want to to use a calculator inside of AutoCAD, you can use QC, which you can see here, it gives me a calculator. Next is scale. And so what I'm gonna do is highlight the object that I want to scale and type SC. and I pinpoint where is the start of my scaling. I want it to be 50% less or scale down into 50%, so I'm gonna type 0.5. Oh no, 0.5. Now I scaled it down to 50%. Next is spline, SPL. I mostly use this in creating, what do you call that, a landscape in floor plans. So I can create terrains that isn't doable in normal lines. To end it, just press enter or space. And I created this shape, which is very weird. Next is probably hatch. Hatch. And I'm gonna use this circle as my reference. As you can see here, there are patterns for this, and this is what you use for concrete, this is what you use for probably normal hatching. Let's go with normal hatching for now. I'm gonna put it here. There is also scaling for this, so this is scaled in a distance of 1, but I want it to be more compact, so I'm gonna make it 0.1, and it gives me this. You can lower its transparency by dragging this, making it less visible. And then you can change the angle of this with this. So I'm gonna put it on the other side. Make it 90, why not? There. No, it's on the other way. Next is probably this, but you don't normally use this. But if you want to use it, this is my common uses. This is for pipes. Create color option first to make it look like a pipe, an actual pipe. There it looks like a pipe. And next is like a cover of a pipe, and that's all when it comes to hatching, because it's all mostly patterns. This can be used as what do you call it, road. You can use it for roads. Next is making blocks. What you're gonna do is highlight and type B, enter. It's gonna ask me to name the block. I'm gonna make it circle, then enter. Now this is all joined. Oh no, control T. I'm gonna move it around. Oh no. I see. I pinpoint this one. So there. And I want it to explode. So I'm gonna type X, explode. separated again. I'm gonna swing. And this will be a common things that I do. This and that. So I have a word for master's bedroom. Let's type that and enter. I have it on a single line, meaning I can't enter it or make it move down because it's a single line. What you can do is highlight it, go to Express Tools, and convert to MText. Now, this way I can move it down. Next is auto number. I use this for making continuous number without typing it manually. So I'm gonna highlight my targets there. I'm gonna click this auto number, and I'm not quite sure what is X and what is Y because I just recently discovered it. So I'm gonna choose X for now, and the starting number is 1. Increment is also 1, so make it 1, 2, 3. Enter, and I want it to overwrite. And there you go. It's 1, 2, 3. The 3 is here. I don't know why. Oh, it's because of this. It's continuous. Now we're going to continue with ML, which is M line. I'm gonna type ML, and then it does that. This is mostly used for CHB, for AC detailing. And to do this scale or rescale it, you can do ML, then type SC, then spacer enter, and 0.10 for 4 inches concrete hollow blocks, and 0.15 for 6 inches concrete hollow blocks. I'm gonna use 0.15 now, and now it's 0.15. I'm gonna add more just for reference. I want to trim this side, but if I do trim it, it's DR, enter. It erase it as a whole. What you have to do is highlight both and explode, then trim. Now I have trimmed it correctly. Next is ML again. Now that I've taught you how to scale it, I'm going to teach you how to justify it, whether to make it left, middle, or right. For justification, type J, then enter or space. And top is, I think, left side, and then bottom is right side, then 0 is basically middle, and top, oh, it's right. Top is, yeah, it's a left. I was correct. The focus line is on the right, on the left, I'm sorry. And that's that. But what you primarily use for your plans is 0 anyway, so you can just go ML, J, then Z. for 0. Now it's in the middle. Next is CO. What CO does is basically, I'm gonna highlight this. This is the section cutting plain line. CO is copy. I'm gonna use this as my reference, and then it duplicates it. You could make it like in a straight line, or whether going up or going down, or left, right. Yes, that's what it does do. So what I'm gonna do is block it. Block. Now that I block it, I'm gonna name it as front elevation. And I want to scale it. You don't know how to basically scale it via percentage, as you don't know the ratio. You can go to Google and find scale conversion. For example, I'm gonna make it 1:200. This is currently 1:100, and I'm gonna make it 1:200. So I'm gonna type SC, enter. I'm gonna click this, and then type R as meaning reference, enter, then 1, and put it on the other side. 1:200 is divided into 2, meaning 4 becomes 2. It's the same size, but it is now 2. Oh, it doesn't show. Anyway, no. As you can see, it's now 2. And now I'm gonna show you block editor. This is in case you made a mistake and it's already blocked. Right click, and then you can see here block editor. It's gonna move you in a space. And what the mistake I made was using this hatch. I want it to be honey instead, so I'm gonna use that. And I want this all to be honey, so I'm gonna use the command MA, the match properties command. Enter, and then I'm gonna just do it all as such. There, I'm gonna do like this. And now that I did that, I'm gonna close, then save changes to front elevation. Now it is now honey blocks hatching. So that's how it is. What more can I teach you? Oh, fillet. Right. Fillet is what I use. I'm making furniture manually, or my own design basically. Let's just make inaccurate sizing for sample. This is gonna be a water closet. Oh, okay. Nope. I'm gonna put I'm gonna create it quite quickly. There. Now I'm gonna click fillet, F for fillet, space or enter. Then right click, radius. I'm gonna make it 0.05. That is the radius. And I'm gonna click the first line and the second line. It's gonna give me this curve, and I want to continue it for all sides, so I'm gonna type F again, then M, then that, dot, 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 dot. There. Now you can see it is now like that. And I'm just gonna add circle maybe, and maybe maybe or maybe not a damn water closet. I'm just gonna adjust it like this, I guess. There you go. Now it's a water closet. And so yeah, that's how we use fillet. Oops. Next is ow, damn it. What's this? Oh, explode, obviously. CO is, yeah, mirror, done that. Yeah, I did that. Oh, trim and extend, okay. I'm gonna create lines here. There's lines here. What trim does is TR for trim. What trim does is basically remove excess lines that is outside, on the outside. Next is EX for extend, meaning it's gonna connect incomplete line to reach the other end. Yeah, that's what it does. Now I'm gonna trim it again to make it correct. That's what it does. What more can I teach you for now? There's probably nothing much. No, I should teach you batch plot, actually. Wait. So what we're gonna do is layout. Close. We are on layout right now. What I'm gonna do is delete this, and then go to the ribbon layout, insert view. I'm gonna choose this area and then enter. Now it gives me a proper view of the plans that I made. Now we scale it. Oh, doesn't scale. Oh well, whatever. I'm gonna delete layout 2 because I don't need it right now. Layout 1, go to page setup. Make sure you have layout 1. Page setup, modify, DWG to PDF. What my professor used is full bleed A3. it's 420x297. Window, I'm gonna click the first end or first corner rather, and the other corner, and center plot, take the paper, okay, close. Now it should look like this, and I don't want to set up every layout. What I'm gonna do is right click, move or copy, create copy, move to end. What move to end does is basically put the newly made layout to the end of the layouts, list of layouts. Now there's layout 1, close parenthesis, 2, open parenthesis. It's the same plan, but I'm gonna put it into this instead. So what I'm gonna do is page setup again, modify, window, click the window, click the first end corner, and next is the other end corner or the mirror, whatever you call it, there, and then okay. Now I have this, and right now, as you can see, the dimension is not visible, very not visible. What you're gonna do is type no all visible, enter. What you're gonna do is enter new value for no all visible, make the 0 into 1. Now this is now what you can see. You have all your dimensions. You can see all the dimensions. Okay, next is the same process, but I'm gonna highlight the layout 1 and the second layout 1. Right click, move or copy, create copy, and move to end. Wait. And then click OK. Now I have the same exact copy of 1, but I'm gonna change it again. So page setup, click modify, press this window, and first corner and end point, opposite corner is 6. Then click OK, close. I have that because I didn't set no all visible on this one, so I'm gonna type no all visible 1. Now there's that. I'm gonna apply it to the first layer as well. No visible 1. Okay. Now I'm gonna proceed to the 4. Page setup, modify, window, click first corner and the opposite corner. Okay, close. You have that, and you're just gonna continue the process. Highlight, right click, move or copy layout, move to end and check create a copy. You're gonna do the page setup all over again until you finish to the very end. Highlight all the W. Again, what I did earlier was basically explode the text. As you can see, explode. Right now it looks like this. I don't want that. So I'm gonna undo, highlight all the text again. Maybe I can highlight it all, whatever. Then rotate. I don't want it to be facing this way. I want it to be facing this way. So what I'm gonna do is click and go up. And now it's facing that way. What I'm gonna do is do that and face down. It's gonna go the other way. What we do in plan though is the other way, not this way, the other way. So you go up, down, up, and it's gonna give you that. Yeah, that's basically my shit. Justify text, maybe you can do that. Highlight, justify, and center. And now it's all centered. That is all. Thank you. I think that's all. Bye bye.